No, because bitch, y'all like running to TikTok.
No, you're not about to sit in here and record me, bro. You're not about to sit here and record me. You've been unprofessional as fuck all day. Why are you touching me? You're tripping. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Get the stop. Cause you tripping. I just got you. Stop.
Welcome back to another episode of Clocked Out Conversations. I'm your host, Fahim, and today we got some more TikTok content. The hair appointment from hell. Physically assaulted by a male ATL hairstylist. I knew it was a red flag when you said male, but I'm not here to waste your time. Like, comment, and subscribe if you want to see more, and let's get into it.
My hair is not done, and I just got into a physical altercation with a male hairstylist in Atlanta. Why are you touching me? You're tripping. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Get the stop. Cause you tripping. I just got you. Stop. So pretty much, I had an appointment today with an Atlanta male hairstylist at 12 p.m. When I arrived to the hair appointment, I walked in the door, greeted him, said, hey. Immediately as I walked in the door, he said, why's your hair in a box? You didn't wash it. Mind you, I hadn't even stepped in the door 30 seconds. And the first thing he says to me is, why's your hair in a box? You didn't wash it.
He started off with an attitude.
I said, well, the hair is pre-washed. It's my best friend's bundles, and I'm getting wand curls, and she told me that I probably didn't need to deep condition or shampoo it because I'm getting wand curls. He's like, that's y'all problem. Y'all don't read the website. Y'all don't read. All y'all do is skip over, don't read. He just starts going off on a tangent, and I haven't even been in the door for a whole minute. I don't find that to be professional when you're booking an appointment with somebody. In the seconds that you're greeted or meeting the person, they start going off and venting about a simple mistake. My thing is, granted, the hair is pre-washed. And if he felt like he wanted to wash it again, he should have just charged me. All he had to say was, okay, well, I would prefer to wash your hair right before your appointment and I'll charge you. I would have said, cool. It's nothing I can, like, if I made a mistake, fine. I will own up to that. So I sit down and I immediately noticed that there were other women in there pretty much getting service at the same time as me. So I sit down and I start getting braided down. It took his assistant an hour to do my braid down, and she was super heavy-handed. I'm like kind of squirming a little bit, and she's like, are you tender-headed? And I'm like, no. Like, mind you, I've been getting my hair done since I was 4 years old. I've never been tender-headed. Not tender-headed. I get my hair done every 2 to 3 weeks. Never have I had that strong of a braid down to the fact that I felt like she was braiding my brain cells. I'm actually going through scrutinizing pain right here just to get my hair braided down. So I skip over that part because I just have my AirPods in. I'm scrolling on TikTok. Like, I'm just doing everything but to just get through this appointment because I have a flight in the morning to Thailand, and I'm leaving the country for the entire summer. I need my hair done. I'm not going to find anybody else to do my hair before my flight in the morning across the world. So I was pretty much subjected to deal with anything that came with this appointment in the name of me getting my hair done because I'm going to Thailand and Dubai for the summer. I need my hair done right now. So as I sit down to get my hair braided down, I'm like, oh shoot, I forgot to record the hair. It's my best friend's hair. I was supposed to do a little bit of content of the hair in the box for her. I'm like, oh shoot, I forgot to do some content of the hair. He said, you ain't doing no content of me. Y'all cannot record me. I don't know why y'all think y'all can come in here and record me. I'm not being recorded. Mind you, I haven't said nothing about recording this man. I said out loud to myself, oh shoot, I forgot to do the content. He going off on a tangent talking about I can't record him when I had no wish or desire to record him. I'm sitting in his chair. He's sewing my hair down, and I'm sitting on my phone. I'm scrolling on TikTok. I got my AirPods in. He like, you need to sit up straight. You acting like you sitting in a Buick. You can't sit up straight? I'm like, mind you, this is like the 4th rude thing he said to me since I...
Not the Buick. Not the Buick. Yeah, he going off, bro. He going off. There's no way I'm about to sit there and tolerate this level of disrespect. Absolutely not. As soon as I heard that attitude, as soon as I walked through the door, first off, I wouldn't book no male stylist, no way. Second off, as soon as I walked through that door, she gave me an attitude, walking clean out. We're done. We're done.
And every time he said anything to me, it's been rude. And I just can't even believe the commentary at this point because it's beyond unprofessional. When he gets done sewing my hair down, he begins to start combing it out. I'm like, hey, would you mind layering my hair? Because this hair was actually longer. It was just all that was available on the website. I wanted to go for a shorter curly look. He like, no. For what? What you want it layered for? So I'm like, it's okay. I'm still sitting there. He starts to put foam all over my hair to prepare me to go under the dryer. Mind y'all, I said I was sitting in the seat watching TikToks with my AirPods in. Why is he putting the foam all over my AirPods to the point that they go out while they're in my ear? So now I'm a little bit irritated because you've been rude to me. You've been disrespectful. You haven't been welcoming. You haven't been professional. And now you've destroyed my AirPods by putting foam in my AirPod ear when you could have simply professionally said, hey, for this part of the process, would you mind removing your AirPods for me? That was all he had to do. So I take the AirPods out. I put them back in the case. I'm like, you know what? Just put them back in the case. He says to me, I'm about to put you under the dryer. And when you come back, I'm going to need you to act like you know how to sit up straight. So at this point, I'm just taken aback. I actually can't even believe the experience that I'm having. I literally text my friends after he said that to me. I text both of my friends and said, bro, I'm never booking him again. He's rude. Because
Yo, He is treating this girl like she's a little kid. He is treating her like she's a little girl. Sisters, comments below. Would you tolerate this? Ain't no way.
I knew how excited I was for this appointment. I was anticipating my appointment all week just for it to go like this. So I sit under the dryer, and like I told y'all, it's 3 other women in there that he's cycling through, working on all of us at the same time. So that girl that was sitting under the dryer when he started sewing me down, she finally gets to come back in the room after he sewed my hair down for about 40 minutes. She goes back in, he puts me and another girl under the dryer. At this point, I arrived to this appointment at 12 o'clock. It's now 3:20. So when he comes out to take me and the other girl from off under the dryer, he goes to her. He says, "You're dry, you can go in." He comes to me. I had already had my dryer hood up. He's like, "Are you dry or do you think you dry?" I'm like, "I'm dry." I was like, "I also want to know how many people are in front of me because I have somewhere to go." He like, before I could even get the rest of my sentence out, mind you, I didn't even get to say the rest of my sentence. He said, "Baby, you can get the fuck on." I couldn't even believe what was going on at this point, because I had never in my life experienced anything like this. I have a grown man standing over me telling me, "Baby, you can get the fuck on. You got too much going on and you're too discombobulated and now you think you're about to rush me? You can go." So I sit in the chair for a second, just kind of taking everything in as to what just happened. I grab my purse and I start to walk towards the door. And as I'm walking towards the door, he pushes me out the way, closes and locks the door and says, "Pay me." So at this point, I'm like, "You just told me to get the fuck out. And now you're asking me to pay you? You didn't even finish my hair is not done." He's like, "I don't give a fuck. Pay me half then. Pay me half." I'm like, "You've been rude, unprofessional, deceiving, conniving, and I have not enjoyed this appointment at all. And you just told me to get the fuck out." Literally cursed at me. What?
There is no way. There is no way. She should have tased his ass. She should have got on him. She should have got on him. I'm not playing. She should have got on him. You just pushed me. I'm in fear of my life. I'm in fear of my life, Tase. Now you jittering and shivering and shaking like a stripper. Yeah, I bet you won't push me again. Bet you won't push me again. This is why I say, bruh, this not even just for sisters. Brothers too. Everybody. Remain armed. It doesn't even necessarily have to be a firearm. Get yourself some pepper spray. Get yourself one of that high grade, high tier pepper spray. Mug, get the talking crazy, want to act crazy, want to shove and puss. Shh. Bet you they don't do it again. I bet you they don't do it again. Let's keep going.
I'm paying you for. And I'm the type of person to just get out of a toxic or chaotic environment. I would do whatever to leave. At this point, I had no issues with paying him. The only problem was he only wants to be paid in cash. So I stopped at the ATM on my way to the appointment and I forgot the ATM was in my cup holder. So I'm like, "I can pay you. I have the cash. It's in my cup holder. You can just come with me outside to my car." I'm not coming outside with you to your car. You came up here to this appointment with no money. No, I didn't come to the appointment with no money. I mistakenly made a mistake and left the money in the cup holder of my car. Mind you, the money is literally sitting right here in the cup holder of my car. When I went to the ATM, I took out $500. So at the moment that he pushed me out the way to close and lock the door, I was immediately taken aback because you just put your hands on me. Mind you, there are 2 or 3 other women in this suite because like I told you, he was working on multiple people all in one time slot. What is the point in taking deposits from people if you are going to work your one around 5 or 6 different heads?
Sister, I'm not going to lie to you. I don't hear nothing you talking about right now. I'm stuck on the fact that he put his hands on you. He done constantly disrespected you. And you ain't did nothing to him? You ain't did nothing to him? At all? Okay, I understand that you might not be very confrontational. Everybody isn't. I'm not going to sit here and hold people to my standard. But try that with me. Try it with me. All that pushing and get the F on. Oh. And you just put your hands on me, bro. I promise you, you just gave me the right. Ain't that battery? Ain't that assault? Ain't that something? Ain't that something somewhere somehow? I got you. Oh yeah, I got you.
I got us out here paying $50 deposits. What am I paying a deposit for a time slot that's not even designated and scheduled for me? He has locked me in a room. He's pushing me out the way. He's already put his hands on me and he had the audacity to reach for my purse. This is my purse. I have a very small Chanel purse on my body. He had the audacity to reach for it. I said, "If you reach for my purse, it will go up in this hole." And that is exactly what I said. Because mind you, I don't have nothing in that purse but a pew-pew. So you yanking and reaching for my purse, ain't no cash, ain't no wallet, ain't no nothing in there. So when you open the purse and you realize that it's nothing but a pew-pew, what's going to be your next reaction? You're going to whip out my own pew-pew on me because you're reaching for my purse. It's 3:30 at this point. My hair is not done. I've been in a physical altercation with you, and you're reaching for my purse, and you have me locked in a room, refusing to let me leave after you just told me to get the fuck on. Who tells somebody to get the fuck on, then locks them in a room and say, well, you can't get the fuck on until you pay me for an undone service, an incomplete, not finished service? He calls his assistant in there, and they start to argue with me and try to deflect the fact that I probably didn't have any money to pay for the appointment in the first place because I was quote unquote lying that it was in the car. Mind you, he only takes cash.
Girl, give me my money. Give me my money.
Okay, don't touch
no,
me.
man. Give
I'm
me my
going to
money.
give you your money. No, why are you touching me? You're tripping. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
What are you doing?
Nobody's running off me. I don't have no fucking reason to move run off. You're rude as fuck and you're weird. Why the fuck are you touching me?
Give me my money.
You're fucking weird and rude. You been sitting here saying rude ass shit since I've been here. You just told me to get the fuck on, so what you think I'm about to do? I'm about to go.
Give me my money.
What do I owe you for? You ain't finished my fucking hair?
Girl, give me my
Don't fucking touch my purse. It'll go up in this bitch.
phone.
You just said you're not finishing my hair.
Girl, give me half of my money. I did half of the job. Give me my fucking money. What are you doing?
I don't know you. You don't have no professionalism
No,
at
you
all.
don't.
No, I do. I run 7-figure businesses, boo.
That's fine. Girl,
You're
no,
not gonna record me.
No, because bitch, y'all hoes like running some TikTok.
You're not about to sit in here and record me, bro. You're not about to sit here and record me after you've been unprofessional as fuck all day. I just feel like overall the entire experience was chaotic, and it really saddens me that a grown man felt like him being rude, disrespectful, and unprofessional to me warranted for him to put his hands on me, a woman, as a grown man and a service provider. It should never be justified for a man to put his hands on a woman, but especially not.
You're wrong about that. Yeah, in self-defense, a man should definitely be able to put his hands on a woman in self-defense. Only in self-defense. And I believe that for everybody across the board. But in this case, absolutely not. This is absolutely unacceptable. Absolutely unacceptable. You can't go around pushing people, bullying people, disrespecting people, talking to people any type of way, and then expect them to just want to pay you, and you just told them to get the F out of your establishment, and now you expecting them to pay you? Man, I'm gonna get the F on. Like you said, I'm gonna go ahead and walk up out of here and put your hands on me, see what happens. I'm gonna put the Floyd Mayweather on his ass. Let's keep going.
When you're looking for a luxury experience of getting your hair done and you're paying $300+ to get your hair done just to have to be told to get the fuck out of an appointment and leave with the traumatic experience of a man putting his hands on me. I think that that's a lot. I think that that's a lot to unpack. I think that ATL stylists have officially lost me altogether. And at some point, they're never going to change if no one ever does anything about it. And I can guarantee you, there's an 8 out of 10 possibility of this man actually being certified. So if I was to call the board, or if I was to call that salon suites, have them audited, or any of that other stuff, it wouldn't have mattered. Because your rude actions and unprofessionalism would have pushed me to do it. All I wanted was my hair to be done. And now I'm leaving with PTSD of being in an altercation with a man. Being cornered as if I was about to be jumped by a man and a woman. And being called broke. Being told I came to the appointment with this MO of not paying and this is what I do. Mind you, I'm a 7-figure business owner. I run multiple businesses. I'm probably the most giving person I know. I would have gave him double if he told me a sob story and told me he really needed it. I'm that kind of person. So to assume that I had all intentions of coming in there and running off on him is absolutely diabolical. When I'm about to leave the country for the whole summer. And that was the purpose of me getting my hair done. You can't tell me I came in there expecting to get my hair done for free, run off on him, and go get on a flight to Thailand in the morning. I just think it's crazy. I think it's unprofessional, and I have to bring awareness to it because I don't think it's okay. And I would suggest any woman who continues to sit in this man's chair, be prepared that in his season right now of maturity, you should go in there with the mindset of knowing if you don't confide to his unprofessionalism, there's a possibility of him putting his hands on you. Because as a woman, that's what just happened to me. When all I walked in wanting was a flip over sew-in with wand curls. I left with no wand curls, no completed service, and PTSD of being in an altercation with a grown man.
So, what do you guys think about this story time? I think that the guy that was servicing her was absolutely out of line. He obviously shouldn't have been treating her the way that he was. For whatever reason, he had a little sassy attitude. During the service, and as soon as she walked in, not even during the service, as soon as she walked in, he already had problems with her. Yeah, no, that's an issue. That's an issue, and she handled it. She handled it well. I'm gonna say she handled it well because things could have gotten really serious had she pulled out a firearm if she felt disrespected enough, given that he had already pushed her. He had already assaulted her. So at that point, you already got the grounds to defend yourself. But, gladly everybody walked out perfectly fine. You know, but he come across the wrong person, and he could be in for a severe, catastrophic, cataclysmic ass whooping. I mean, seriously. Because the way he was talking, get the F up out of here. Girl, get GTFO. Yeah, nah, bruh. That's not cool. That's not cool. You can't go around talking to people, disrespecting people like that, bro. Are you crazy? Are you crazy? Especially y'all black folks up in Atlanta. Yeah, man, please, man. That's insanity. But one thing I will say again, she doesn't seem to be the most confrontational sister. But I know some sisters. You talk like them to the crazy like that, as soon as she walked through the door, you talk to them crazy like that, it's gonna be a problem immediately. Immediately. Don't let it would have been a brother. I mean, brother ain't really getting his hair done by no man anyway. But don't let it would have been a brother. You talking somebody crazy like that, man? You must be out of your mind. You mess around and get hurt for real. But what do you guys think? Do you guys think that she should have been a little more confrontational? Do you guys think that she should have defended herself, given that he did put his hands on her and she was dealing with an immense amount of disrespect the entire service? Or do you think that she handled the situation well, and even though she handled or dealt with a ton of disrespect, she dealt with the situation properly, given they were both able to walk away and both of them remained unharmed? Thank you for tuning into this Clocked Out Conversation. Like, comment, and subscribe if you want to see more, and I will see you in the next one. Peace!